Welcome back to Adams Friendship High School, where the Green Devils have fallen to the Chiefs in an SEC game, 28-20. Low-scoring game, obviously, Bob, right from the get-go. It was 9-8 at halftime. Green Devils, I think the storyline of the game is Green Devils just could not shoot. I don't think their grandmother would have gotten them a basket tonight. I mean, it was one of those, they just couldn't find anything, especially that final 5 minutes of the game. Free throws they had shots at. They had open shots, couldn't put anything down. Chiefs got a little bit hot. Justin Ward, Nate Gibson with some big baskets, and that was the difference.
Well, and you wonder, what's the point of slowing down the tempo when you can't make your shots? That's how critical it was to AF tonight. I mean, they took us out of our game to come in here and have 24 points. We put up 22 or 23 points in a quarter already this year. But they never finished. Adams Friendship didn't. And we talked about it a little bit off air. It may be that Adams Friendship beat themselves tonight more than the Chiefs did. But
I would agree with you on that point.
But again, one of the things that we never give the Chiefs credit for, and you just don't, because of the nature of the game, is our defense.
Yeah.
Granted, we only had 28 points tonight, but they only had 20.
Teams have to work really hard to get points on the Chiefs. I think you're right. I think we've talked about it at time that the defense is their strength, but and sometimes when you have to work that a little extra all the time for a game, sometimes that makes the big difference. You're a little tired trying to shoot the game at the end. You're a little tired trying to get that rebound. The ball gets knocked out of bounds. You don't have the energy to control it, and that comes when a team really comes at you hard all game long defensively, and the Chiefs do play a really good defense. Again, 28-20 final score here. Chiefs over the Green Devils in a big SEC game, not just record-wise, because both those teams you think will be at the top at the end, but with that, we keep talking about it, but anybody who knows Adams Friendship and the Chiefs, just a big win personally for the team.
Right. Well, and to be 3-0 right now in conference play versus 2-1 is a big lift, because Wantoma's having a great game. Now, we'll find out later tonight how they did tonight in conference play, but they were right on our heels at 2-0.
The top teams will not lose a lot of games in this conference. They just don't, the way the conference is always laid out. So every loss is a tough one for you if you think you might be at the top.
And the other thing we didn't talk about, we won this game here.
Big time.
I mean,
in their house.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the road in this league. Any win on the road is a big win.
So a big win for the Chiefs tonight. Time now to take a look at the Local Point's turning point of the game. Now, the all-new Local Point, they've got a delicious Friday night fish fry. You got Saturday steak. They got made-from-scratch breakfast, homemade desserts. Located at the old Aces Supper Club on Highway 12 and 16. That's just a couple of minutes from the heart of downtown Dells. Great food, great fun at the Local Point. And, Bob, you have the honors as always.
Well, and he made it kind of easy for us. I don't think he scored in the first half, but they're in the third quarter when Justin Ward held up on the three, drove the lane, got the bucket, and then the very next two possessions buried threes. That was the turning point of the game. Those were 8 points at a very opportunistic time.
No question about it. I agree with you. Justin turned it on. That's what you want from an offensive player. And those were just big baskets.
Well, and of course, we talked about it again off the air. Another turning point was earlier when the AF coach took the technical, but I think Justin's beat him there.
Oh, no question about that. We'll give that to Justin Ward. And the Shields hot hand of the game. Stay warm is one of the new fireplace or wood stove. And boy, the way it's been lately, definitely want those things. From Shields Fireside Hearth and Home on Highway 12 in Baraboo, or they can come over and just clean it all up for you and get it running like a top again. And they've got great deals, including rebates. Check them out on the net at shieldsfireside.com. And Bobby, the hot hand of the game?
Well, again, by default, it goes to Justin Ward. I think he was scoreless at the half. Maybe he had one bucket. Finished with 14 as the game's leading score tonight from the Chiefs.
14 points led the Chiefs. Take a quick look at the scoring here before we head out of here. Justin Ward again with 14, as you said, Bob. Nate Gibson with 6, all big ones in the second half, or fourth quarter, I should say. Shane Wyman with 6 in the beginning, and Josh Elfman had a couple for the Chiefs tonight. And we now move to the play of the game. Not really that tough of a call, I don't think.
No, it wasn't. And in a game where they've only scored 48 points between two teams, the play of the game didn't involve a score or a basket. But when 6'10", 280-pound Nate Gibson went after the loose ball down here with a 4-point game, I believe it was 22-18 at that point, and we looked like we turned the ball over, and Gibby saved that ball. He went down low and dug it out. When you're talking a 2-possession game with Adams Friendship at their house, there was no play bigger tonight.
Those little plays like that won't show up in the box score, don't show up anywhere, but boy, the other players know about it and the coaches know about it, and it's those little things that, and a senior like Nate who's a leader.
And a big kid like Nate, you don't expect him to come up with that kind of a save like that.
No, showed some of his athleticism actually to be able to pick up that ball that easily like that. So once again here, the final score, Dells 28, Adams Friendship 20. We'll be back next with a girls basketball game, and we look forward to seeing that on DellsTV.com. We will leave you with the Supreme Awards honor roll of the game.